Top 10 Amazing Italian Natural Wonders. Italy, the land of pasta, passion, and absolutely mind-blowing natural beauty. Sure, we all know Rome's ruins and Venice's canals, but what if I told you that hidden just beyond the tourist traps are places so surreal they look photoshopped? Today, we're diving into the raw, untamed side of Italy, the top 10 natural wonders that will make you question if you're still on planet Earth. Dolomites. Imagine standing in front of a stone cathedral, except it wasn't built. It was born. That's the Dolomites. Towering, jagged, and impossible to ignore, these alpine giants rise dramatically from the rolling hills of northern Italy like something out of a Tolkien novel. But here's what makes them truly magical. They glow. No, really. During sunrise and sunset, the unique mineral composition causes the peaks to turn a haunting shade of pink and orange, a phenomenon locals call enrosadera. Rock slides, rapid weather changes, and dizzying heights make them a serious challenge for even seasoned climbers. Still, for hikers and dreamers alike, they're pure soul food. If there's one mountain range that could change your life, this is it. Blue Grotto of Capri. Think of the bluest blue you've ever seen. Now turn it up. Welcome to the Blue Grotto, a sea cave on the island of Capri that looks like Poseidon's private nightclub. Sunlight enters the cavern through an underwater opening, reflecting off the white sandy seabed and illuminating the water in an electric neon glow. The result? A surreal, shimmering blue that looks like liquid light. Getting in is an adventure itself. You have to lie down flat in a tiny rowboat just to squeeze through the entrance. There are legends that Roman emperors swam here in secret. And honestly, it makes sense. The only risk here is getting so hypnotized by the glow, you forget to breathe. And honestly, worth it. Mount Etna. You've heard of active volcanoes, but how about one that constantly reminds you it's alive? Mount Etna, rising over the east coast of Sicily, is Europe's most active volcano. It's not just tall, it's massive, stretching nearly 11,000 feet high and spewing lava like it's got something to prove. But what makes Etna incredible isn't just its firepower, it's its dual personality. Around the summit, it's a scorched alien landscape of black rock and sulfur vents. And the best part? You can hike right up to the steaming craters, if you've got the guts. Just maybe don't wear your nicest shoes. Cascade delle Marmore. Waterfalls are cool. But how about one built by the Romans? Cascade del Marmore is one of the tallest man-made waterfalls in the world. But don't let that fool you. It looks like Mother Nature carved it herself. Towering at 541 feet and cascading through 3 dramatic drops, this thundering force of nature is a mix of history and hydropower. The Romans redirected a river to drain a swamp, and the result? A roaring waterfall that's become a spectacle for centuries. That's right, the falls run on a schedule. And when they start up, the rush is jaw-dropping. Crowds gather to feel the mist and hear the roar as water explodes into the gorge below. It's drama, it's beauty, it's ancient engineering you can feel in your bones. Lago di Brace. Ever seen a lake so perfect it looks fake? Welcome to Lago di Brace, a mirror-like alpine lake tucked in the South Tyrol region that feels like a painting come to life. Framed by pine forests and towering peaks, the water here shifts from emerald to sapphire depending on the sky, and wooden boats gently drift across its glassy surface like something out of a fairy tale. But it's not just pretty, it's legendary. Locals believe the lake hides a gateway to another realm, and honestly, you might believe it too once you're standing at the shoreline. It's the kind of place where time stops and your camera battery dies from overuse. Whether you're hiking, rowing, or just sitting and breathing, Lago di Brace isn't just a natural wonder, it's a therapy session in liquid form. Grotta Gigante. Step inside a cave so massive it could fit a 10-story building, and still have room for an echo. The Grotta Gigante near Trieste is one of the largest tourist-accessible caves in the world, and entering it feels like descending into the belly of the earth. The main chamber is over 350 feet tall, with surreal formations of stalactites and stalagmites that took millions of years to form. The air is cool, damp, and filled with the smell of ancient rock. But it's not just a cave. It's a geological cathedral, complete with science stations, suspension bridges, and light shows that highlight the natural architecture. If you've ever wanted to feel small in the best way possible, this is your spot. Just don't look up too long. Neck cramps are real. Valley of the Moon, Sardinia. No, this isn't CGI. The Valley of the Moon on the northern tip of Sardinia looks like it was sculpted by aliens. Giant granite boulders, wind carved into smooth, surreal shapes, scatter the landscape like sleeping giants. When the sun sets, shadows stretch and dance across the terrain, making the whole valley glow like something out of a sci-fi movie. But it's not just the landscape, it's the vibe. Since the 1960s, this valley has been a haven for free spirits, musicians, and modern-day nomads. You might run into a guitar-playing traveler or a painter working on a canvas between the rocks. It's quiet, magical, and just remote enough to feel like a secret. You don't just visit the Valley of the Moon, you experience it. And when you leave, you'll feel like you left a piece of your soul behind. Saturnia Hot Springs. What if I told you there's a free, natural spa in Italy? And it's better than anything a resort could offer. Welcome to the Saturnia Hot Springs, a cascading series of mineral-rich thermal pools nestled in the Tuscan countryside. The water flows out of the earth at a perfect 37 degrees Celsius, filling limestone terraces in soft, steaming sheets. It's warm, soothing, and smells faintly of sulfur. But don't let that scare you. It's not just relaxing, it's healing. Locals swear by the spring's ability to ease stress, joint pain, and bad vibes. You can literally pull over on a country road, walk down a dirt path, and be soaking in paradise within minutes. No entry fee, no lines, just nature doing what it does best. Altopiano delle Rocche. Looking for a natural wonder that doesn't scream for attention but whispers beauty? The Altopiano delle Rocche is your answer. Nestled in the Abruzzo region, this high-altitude plateau is a sweeping expanse of meadows, forests, and wildflowers. Quiet, open, and endlessly calming. During summer, it's a hiker's paradise. In winter, it transforms into a snowy wonderland that rivals the Alps in charm without the tourist chaos. It's not flashy, it's sacred. One of those rare places where you feel like nature is letting you in on a secret. And if you listen closely, you might hear it. Scala dei Turchi. Imagine a staircase made of milk-white rock, descending into a turquoise sea. That's Scala dei Turchi, or Stair of the Turks, located along Sicily's southern coast. This otherworldly cliffside isn't just beautiful, it's striking. Formed by layers of sedimentary limestone known as marl, the rock is soft, smooth, and blindingly white. Over centuries, wind and water carved it into steps, perfect for sitting, sunbathing, or just contemplating your existence. Be warned, the sun reflects hard off the surface, so bring shades, sunscreen, and maybe a second round of sunscreen. But once you're there, standing on those alabaster steps with the sea stretching out forever, you'll know why this place is considered a gift from the gods. If any of these spots made your bucket list just a little bit longer, hit that like button. Share it with your fellow travelers and drop a comment below. What's the one Italian natural wonder you have to see in your lifetime? And of course, don't forget to subscribe because we're just getting started. Your next adventure is only one video away.